Two-tone and L-E-L-N-E-S-S-N. Yes, we are the very best.
$7 popping collars, eating shrimp. $5 met some girls from Guatemala, now they trying to holler.
Now before they wouldn't bother, now I'm trying to be a scholar, cause she giving all the knowledge to me.
Knowledge to me.
Doing her work every night of the week.
Night of the week.
Like she chillin' up at college with me.
College with me, but we cruising, man. Rolling up at 430. Kush, same color as a Kobe Road jersey. Or a throwback worthy. Giraffe ass high. Fresh breeze just passing us by. Cause I'm cruising on a Sunday afternoon. I got my good shoes on. Ain't got no bad news. Here's what you say to the lady. Let me squeeze you. Let me hold you. Let me squeeze you. Let me hold you. Why? Cause I don't wanna leave this party, baby, without you. What you waiting for? Hop in the ride.
Okay.
What you waiting for? Hop in the ride. So I arrive at a party at 9. I reside beside Sim. Think when we fly, time's on our side. But look again, then it's 11 p.m. Chalk it on the board. Time to sin. Let's begin. Hey, you're kinda cute, and I got the loot to befriend both you and your girlfriend too.
You single Tim Jones?
Well, that depends. Just then she turned to a friend and she said,
I really like him.
Say word.
I really like him.
Oh yeah.
I really, 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 really like.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at JCT TV 2024. We want to thank the Grand Architect of the Universe for opening the windows of heaven and pouring us out the blessing of continuality, as well as we want to thank Sky 13 opening the door so we can come in and make it do what it do. We want to thank Big Al, Chief Engineer in the back, for making all this luxurious magic happen that you are viewing. And we want to thank our returning co-host and chief perspective of the fruit, none other than JDX. JDX, blessings
Always
and Happy New Year's.
Same to you and all the best.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We also will have in the house joining us shortly none other than the outstanding flag man himself, Mr. Francisco Ramos. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we want all of you to be grateful and thankful for every day and every breath. We want you to be thankful for this 2024, as it is going to be a most challenging year, because the challenges and opposition has already posted its head, and there are so many great strides that we have made forward that are being challenged this year or attempted to be removed. And whether they're removed or not, I don't want your folks out there to allow your hearts to be troubled with anything that the opposition brings forth toward us, because you have to win. And winning is being elective in your steps and everything that you do to make sure that you are happy. This thing is too short that we call life for you to be anything other than happy. We've sought happiness elsewhere, here, there, everywhere, but everything that we actually do, we know beyond the shadow of a doubt that happiness is the total and complete satisfaction that one feels within oneself, and you can only find it there, nowhere else. But with that being said, the accessories of life, which is other folks, things, items, and so forth, we can bring those into our lives to assist us on our path and journey of happiness and success in this life. We will be handling the subject matter today of the Challenge of Gratitude 2024. I'm going to take that subject matter as well as his welcoming statement to all of our great, beautiful audiences out there today and throw it into the lap of JDX.
Yes, sir, just the word gratitude. I just want to say thank the Grand Architect just for life itself, just for us to be here today, perhaps. It's a year and it's a new one, and look, it's almost over. The year is almost done, so 2 weeks out of it is already on the passing of time.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank God for life and for seeing this beautiful universe that he gives to us, and that I am in the midst of everything that is taking place today. So I'm very thankful and I'm very blessed to be here, and I want to thank you for always opening this door that I can have an opportunity to sit with you and to share with you and to express our thankfulness to each other and to the rest of the followers that is watching us and taking part of this great discussion. And hopefully that they themselves are going to be part of the blessings of thanks, to know that they have things that they can thank each other for, or one another for, whoever. But I want to really say thank you, Paps, for the opportunity.
Yes, sir. Always, brother. Because I think the grand architect of the universe and my father, because without him, there's no us.
So gratitude to me now is is just to know that I'm so blessed with all those good things in my life, that I can look back and start taking stock of knowing that I alone have such great blessing in my life that I can condemn. And it's numberless that it will take a lifetime to say thank you to all of the people, and to continue the gratitude of being always reminding others of how good the things that they are doing in my life, of how much I appreciate it.
Fantastic.
Because to me, without appreciation, you really cannot have no meaningful gratitude.
Indeed. You know, I want to, when we're talking about gratitude here, and we're talking about people, also the lovely Jatrice Godley from Godley Endeavors with Jatrice and Mr. Francisco. I want to think about back to New Year's Eve, you know, that the folks that chimed in to the New Year's Eve celebration, and when they heard your voice, they was even escalated even higher, you know. And the thing is that we were all there. And I appreciate that. That means a lot to me when we all come together, you know, to acknowledge the passing year heading out and the new year coming in, and all of those folks who are contributing factors to making JCT-TV happen, you know, throughout the course of the year. And this is a spectacular year. I'm looking forward to a whole bunch of things happening.
Wonderful. And I'm looking forward for a lot of great things to happen in our life too, perhaps, because I know we have a lot of great plans, and pray to the Father that whatever we think and we put together, that it's in alignment with His plan, because as it's always said, that many are the plans in a man had, but the Lord's plan prevail above all.
The grand plan.
Yes, sir. And I just want us to be in part of that grand plan.
That harmony.
So whatever we do, always come out successfully.
Indeed. And He's been wonderful to us thus far. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump off the set of JCT-TV and Sky 13 and actually jump over to MNN.
You know, give me a promo package. I'll give it to my uncle. He's a producer for Peebo Bryson at the time.
There you go.
His name is Johnny Pate. And so, you know, we made this demo tape of some original songs and put our package together, and we gave it to him, and he didn't like it. Now, let me say, you know, when one door closes, that does not mean another door won't open.
There you go. That's called
So he happened to be having lunch with the vice president of Solar Records, Margaret Nash, at the time. And he said, you know, I got this promo package of this all-girl band. I don't think they're that good. She's an all-girl band. Let me hear it. So he gave her the package. She listened to it. She loved it. She called me and asked, you know, when's the next rehearsal? She came down to the rehearsal and was all smiles. And, you know, she could see the potential in the band. And next rehearsal, she brought the president of the company from Solar Records, Dick Griffey, and we were signed just like that.
Super positive.
Just like that.
I'm going to ask you something, because you mentioned the name earlier. I believe you said your sister married Herbert Laws.
Yes,
Let me ask you this. I'm not sure if you're familiar with an artist called Eloise Laws.
Of course, his sister, yes.
That's what I wanted to know, because I know I heard that name somewhere before.
Yeah.
Wow, another sensational artist like yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So I know Rue Starr, she actually plays guitar as well. Right, my co-host here, and and I want you guys to have a little dialogue about actual music. Right?
Okay.
I want y'all to hip me to something. Right?
I'm actually like one of those girls in Climax. Like, I don't read charts or anything like that. I'm so impressed by you that does. I'm a professional beginner, I call myself. I teach beginner guitar.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a songwriter. I mean, I write and perform, but, you know, I'm in awe over you because you just, like, made it all work together. It's just so fascinating. It's
right.
The timing will also, like, it doesn't happen as much like that anymore.
Right. Definitely the timing, you know. I mean, we didn't know that at the time. You know, we were just living that process.
Where exactly are you from?
I'm originally from Chicago. Let me say that I was born in Chicago,
Okay.
Illinois, and then my parents moved to Los Angeles, California
So
when I
this,
was 10.
so this was
I've
all
been,
in LA where this all happened.
yeah,
And while you
I'm
were
still.
speaking, it really reminds me almost of Some Like It Hot in some ways because, the story of Some Like It Hot, it takes place in Chicago, but Marilyn was in an all-girl orchestra. And it was different. Like it's mostly guys, and it's like, I know when I play with girls, it's like you can hear each other. It doesn't go up to 11 all the time. It's like it's just so different, And you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I do. Oh, gosh. Well, that it's a different vibration. It's a different approach to the music. I'm not going to say it's any less creative,
No,
but
I play with a lot of guys, but I have been in girl bands too, and
yeah.
it's different.
It's just a different approach. I mean, I think I almost want to say girls can tend to be a little more analytical with it, whereas guys it's all about feel.
And
And
volume.
the girls will be like, yeah, that feels good, but what if? And then here comes the other possibilities.
Okay.
So when did you get the big hit? Like when did that happen? How did that happen? Was that on the demo? It was. So it happened right away.
Right out the gate.
So you're one of those magical moment people that it just like bam happened.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you get on Soul Train and all those places? And
We were on Soul Train, I think, 4 times.
wow.
And we did, there was a show called Solid Gold we were
Oh,
on.
I remember.
Yeah,
Solid
you remember Solid
Gold.
Gold, right?
Hey, how's it going? I'm Tratrice here. I'm here with my wonderful guest for Godly Endeavors in the Few. And we're talking about gratitude of 2024. And I'm actually pretty glad that have a lot of gratitude that these guys are here today with me. And they're going to be with me for a good while, hopefully. But other than that, so far, I'm really grateful for how things are going in the direction that is with life and seeing all the positive things that are going to be happening in besides myself and amongst people and experiencing that. It's always a wonderful thing because it brings a lot of hope and a lot of joy and happiness despite the fact of what's going on with, there's a lot of negativity, but a lot of people tends to black that out to actually see the silver lining. So I'm going to pass it over to my boy over here, JD. And what do you think about the gratitude of 2024?
I think gratitude of 2024 is the continuation of my thankfulness from 2023 and beyond, because you and I have been working for a long time with this station, and we have had a very long experience of ups and down and out, and God has been good to us, and we have still here giving thanks, knowing that this is a new year again now, where we plan to do more great things in this coming year, and the supportive effort of us coming together every month together just to do this program. I just want to say thanks for guys like you and the director Papa T and the engineer Bigal. Every one of us keep things going on smoothly because that's a blessing from God to us, and which, as you said earlier, that a lot of things are taking place in the world, negative things, but there is so much positive in it that is being done, because when we have to look at our small group, just our small group, watch how positive things work for us when we come together.
Yeah.
Whatever we plan, we always execute it, and it works perfect that we can come back here today and say 2024 is going to be a challenge, but we know for sure when we stick together, we are going to see the beauty of what it means to always be thankful that God has spared our life where we can work together.
Yeah. And Francisco?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So happy New Year to you guys. And what I feel of gratitude of 2024 is, just from the quality of life. There's just so much to be thankful for this year. we're well on the way to the first month of January. For example, today I just visited the new Stop and Shop that just opened up across the street, and they got a lot of new sales, a lot of new vendors. They had a DJ that's playing music to spike up the mood and everything, you know. So despite the negativity, how people always want to jump to conclusion, there's just so many good things going on that there's no way that we can't stay positive, you know, because we already got a new opening for a new store. Well, I mean, Stop and Shop has been around for a while now, but like it's upgraded. So that's just a perfect example how we should always be able to stay positive no matter what. So at the same time, with the concept of gratitude, though, it's just to the point where, you know, even if there was nothing new going on, we should always be grateful for example, God woke us up today, because not a lot of people would wake up, unfortunately. Then aside from that, it's just to the point where, you know, now it's a new day, it's a new chance to do something great, to be a positive reinforcement for somebody, or to just to start a movement yourself. You know, there's just so many things we could talk about, you know, and just to be grateful for the things we have. And then that right there could start a movement. But unfortunately, when entitlement and egotisticalness, people are so stuck up, they don't know how to be grateful and be positive. And that's what one of my goals is to try to change in this new year, which entitles to having gratitude, to just showing appreciation and thankfulness for what we have. So that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm really starting to see now with this new movement.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's the fact that there's always been a lot of people who are being positive because they already know that 2023 may not have been the greatest year and everything that's come out of it. So now they have to decide that the only way that 2024 is going to be even better or even be at its best is it starts with you having to take that step to actually make a positive change for yourself. Once you actually have done that, then you actually will see a lot of positivity. I mean, yeah, life will have its ups and downs, but you're still in a place where there's always nothing but good things coming your way as long as you stay positive mentally and try to stay positive physically, also down to your soul, where you can actually be able to spread it to others. It is infectious. I mean, negativity can be too, but positivity can actually outweigh that, and you have a lot of people that actually will see all that goodness coming from you, and with you having to be that way, they gonna actually start to see in themselves as well to make that change too. As long as you become positive, you are able to go ahead and change someone else's point of view of having to be positive, because there may be some that actually feel as if they don't have a way out or in a dark place mentally or in physically, and the fact that having to see or talk to someone else who is in a positive light or a different perspective will help them actually see that there's other options, other opportunities for them to actually be happy.
As I would say, gratitude, it starts with you and I. Mm-hmm. As you said, positivity, the same effort and the same amount of energy that you'll put to be negative, mm-hmm. It takes the same amount of energy and effort to be positive, because they both give you the same result. It's just that you're getting a different result from both. One, mm-hmm. you're gonna spread joy. One, you're gonna spread peace. One, you're gonna spread anger. One, you're gonna spread hate. So at the end of the day, so if we choose to be positive, mm-hmm. and our energy, because as it says, let your light so shine before man that they may glorify the Creator.
Klymaxx is still the only all-female R&B group that has charted on billboards. I mean, there have been all-girl bands, but they're more like backup bands than actually the artists themselves. So yeah, we still hold that position.
That's amazing.
And a lot of that has to do with how different the music industry is nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah. And also, as especially females, that you sort of charted the way as far as females that can read music, compose music, write it, and do lyrics?
What I would like to take that title, but there's a lot of women that came before us that may have not gotten the same notoriety.
Okay.
But being as a band, yes, I think, as a collective energy, I think, of course, Klymaxx definitely kicked down the door with that. But there are many talented female musicians out there. I mean, Patrice Rushen, we can even say, Rita Franklin.
That's right.
Played, So there are a lot of female instrumentalists that have come before us. But I think, Klymaxx kind of snatched the veil of, we can do it.
Yes. You did the whole real exposure thing.
Yeah,
The whole
exactly.
real exposure thing. Wow. And how close are you guys coming to the East Coast as far as anywhere from Philly to Maine so that we can make sure we're in the house?
Right. So, as we speak, because this is, I don't know when this is going to air, but this is January, so the year has just started.
Okay.
So our calendar is being put together now. I invite your listeners, your viewers, your fans to, check our website out at Klymaxx.com, KLYMAXX.com. And our calendar is on there. And as soon as we get updated contracted dates, we post them right away. I invite your viewers to definitely sign up for our newsletter so that you can be, reminded as to when we'll be in your city. So there's a lot of things there on the website that you definitely, I invite you to be participating in with us. Our social media is on there, but we are definitely in the process and plans of being on a possible bus tour where we can hit many cities that we can't just.
You need an opener?
There you go. Super positive.
I think there may be a position.
There you go.
There you go. Oh my God.
There you go. And we're going to, on all of our sites and platforms, we're going to run links to your site so that people can know exactly when and how in advance.
Oh, thanks.
As well, I know you're going to be in JCT Magazine coming up, so we're looking forward to that to see where they place you at on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and on social media, do you have your own also, or is it all through Klymaxx?
No, I have my own social media. I mean, I'm on Facebook way too much. Cheryl.unruly.com. Cooley, Cheryl Unruly Cooley.
There you go.
Nice. I will be following you as soon as, this minute, probably. Yeah.
Indeed. Wow. Is there anything you want to leave our listeners with today? Because I know we're definitely going to have you back.
Oh, I mean, I really appreciate, everybody's still loving Klymaxx music, supporting Klymaxx music.
I'm telling you, I sing that song only all the time.
There you go.
Because I mean, it's part of our language. When we gotta have something to do, something to say. Let's go have a meeting in the ladies' room.
Be back real soon.
I was on my radio station last night, and I didn't even know we had that track up there. Your pictures popped up, and the music was playing. I said, "Oh wow!" I thought it was somebody else's station. I didn't even know it was up there. But that's positive. That's the love. You understand?
Yeah.
That's the love. And that's what the world needs more of. We need love.
Oh, my God.
And a lot of people, they view love differently. But I like to tell them all the time that love is the highest elevation of all understanding.
That's
and
right.
understanding bonds all across all platforms and all boards and all nations. That's what we need. Love. And it's been a pleasure. I love having you here, and I look forward to having you back real soon.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
Cheryl Cooley of Klymaxx.
And we're back. We want to thank Klymaxx for their interview of their session today. And now we're actually coming back to talk more about gratitude in 2024 and the fact that we're all very thankful. We all are pouring out a lot of gratitude to ourselves and to life and what actually brings us. And I'm also I have a lot of gratitude to the journey that I've been gone through for right now, and want to actually be able to do more. I want to be able to explore more in the world and be able to see what else is out there that seems so great amongst people. Learn different things and explore different places and enjoy. And who else? You know, I mean, like, who else doesn't like food?
Right. That's a
as
good
you
point
said that. That's a
because-
very. Oh, continue.
My apologies. I'm sorry. So, yeah, as I was saying, right, because there's just so many different things we could do to try to reunite and uplift people, but at the same time, going back to egotistical entitlement, whatever, you could persuade somebody, try to open them up and stuff, but there's a difference between doing that and forcing your way, because that's when it becomes problematic. Because we can agree to disagree and try to communicate. Because another thing I tell people too, for example, with every problem, there's a solution. And if there is no solution, then there is no problem. And you just have to calm down, reiterate your thoughts, and let's figure things out. Because most people nowadays really can't understand that concept, and that's why we see so much negativity and ugly behavior nowadays, because they don't know how to compromise, listen to others, and try to figure things out, instead of being close-minded and forcing your way onto others. And all of that being said, that's just really why we see so much negativity nowadays. And that's why I believe we need to just really try to talk things out and try to communicate more. This way, we can at least be open-minded and humble ourselves and be able to learn from others. Because, like you were saying, Jatrice, this is different foods, different cultures, and different ethnicities that we should be able to compromise and be able to talk things out. But if we can't even do that, how are we going to learn from each other? So that's why I really try to tell people now with the concept of gratitude in 2024. But what do you think, JDX?
I personally think that we live in a very beautiful universe where we all have more than we need to survive in it.